this character just deletes you, just in so many ways.
I think personally, I think Sonic's number 2. I think Steve's number 1, and then Kazuya would be 3 for me. But I think you're valid. I don't think that's like a bad opinion. Kazuya is a very strong character right now.
Yes. And right now, he is actively playing the game Minecraft and just trying to like blow stuff up.
I didn't have the laser power up in Minecraft. That seems busted.
I got mods.
It goes through the metal and the wood and the dirt blocks. Like, dang, I don't even need a shovel anymore.
Right, you got it.
But yeah, just really struggling to get in against these blocks, but finally able to find a combo starter there. But Onin just firing right back with that anvil. It's going to be a great option when you're in the scramble situations where Onin's going to be on top of Kazuya. You usually have to worry about the electric, but we might have to worry about the reflector too. I think when they had played at SOS, we might have seen a few times where the anvil got reflected by the Kazuya.
Oh yeah, it kills super early. Ooh. Yeah, Onin getting out of there. I think their tools broke, so gotta make something new here. Oh! Ooh. Awful angle here. Yeah,
but Steve should be able to make it back, especially with having the blocks to recover with as well. But yeah.
Important. Very important kill, because Onin had like no materials at that time. But actually just playing a little bit of mind games right there. Minecart, what'd you say so good, earlier? Minecart's so good, you had to
ride it. Minecart's so good, I had to ride it. Ooh, but has the diamond tools online here and getting these up tilts for a lot of damage. Wildz narrowly avoiding that F smash, which could have put him in a pretty bad spot off stage. But great match there from Wildz, getting out of that throw so quickly.
90% immediately. Now, I saw something really interesting that when Onin had the blocks up there, they did back air on all 3 blocks, so it extended the hitbox a little extra long. And I was like, that's actually really tough to deal with. Like, getting through it is already hard, but also having kill move that's that active is just, you know.
Hits the ledge.
I wouldn't be surprised by anything,
my gosh,
honestly.
Okay, but this is so much damage here from Wildz. Doesn't get the spike on that, though, and the kill off of it, but still sitting at 149. Just needs to hold on to the stock for a little bit longer. 72% is high-key kill percent if you're Onin, but Wildz still going to lose that stock to the minecart, and it seems like he's having a hard time dealing with like that first option of the minecart whenever Onin's in his face.
And like the rage drop could have, not rage drop, the command grab could have done it, but yeah, Onin just kind of persevered. And again, putting up the blocks, putting giant hitboxes on the other side of it so you can't trade, but there's no room for Kazuya to move either. So this is very reminiscent of the set we saw at SOS where, like, no pun intended, but Wildz was literally just walled out of neutral and just wasn't able to, like, contest what Onin was doing.
Yeah, just that one block is even causing problems for him because so often you're seeing him approach with that electric, but that block just puts a wall up so that he's not able to do that and has to jump in instead. And we've seen that up tilt from Steve is just such a great anti-air and can lead into a kill with the back air too.
Wow.
Finding a kill there with that uppy, gonna be a super strong option out of shield for Wildz, and just a really good kill move as well.
All right, so Wildz does have stocks even. We've got wood tools on deck for Onin, which isn't the worst thing at these later percents, but I think we just switched to gold, so it's gonna get rough.
Ooh.
All right, avoiding the minecart, but
yeah, that's just a great way to stall so that you don't have to land on top of Kazuya. And even though Wildz managed to live, this is still a really rough situation with those gold tools online. Yeah, just ready to punish the lag on that on the laser as well with that F smash.
Yeah, I mean, laser obviously goes insanely far, so it's very easy to just space somebody out with it and just get some free damage. But if you miss that point blank, yeah, you're gonna eat a big punish. So Onin gonna take that first game pretty comfortably, I'd say. Like, Wildz was fighting back and getting it to last stock at least, but Onin was definitely in control for the majority of the game.
But Wildz did have to switch which way his headset was on, so maybe that played a part into it.
Well, now no one's gonna miss an electric.
That happened to me when I first started.
Is that Wildz's dad?
In the background? Yes.
Oh,
that's Mr. Chesney.
I was just like, who's this man just staring?
He's just like smiling back there.
I thought he was like a cardboard cutout for a second. I was like,
no, he's such a sweetheart. He's always going to the tournaments to support Wildz, so it's always awesome to see that.
It's probably also his ride, I would imagine.
Yeah. Well, no, Wildz drives himself, you know, I think he's 13, 14 at this point. Not legally, but I mean.
This is a student driver over here. Like, it's got like 12 bumper stickers. I really don't know what I'm doing. Please stay with it. I'm trying, I promise.
Ooh, okay, going to FD though, I do like this counter pick for Wildz. It's a very strong stage for Kazuya, but not gonna have like the platforms to use to get around a lot of the walls that Onin's setting up. And Onin already not even a minute into the game, I don't think, and already taking that first stock.
Yeah, I think they might have just got a diamond too. I'm not sure. Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
There we go.
I like that though. Firing back with the double spike there from Wildz, and now even game once again. That's the thing, is both of these characters just have such strong combo kill potential that you're never really out of it when you're at a deficit.
Exactly, exactly. And right now, Onin, I thought we were going to see another double nair setup. Steve was really good against recovering against that situation anyway, for the most part, but yeah, you definitely want to don't want to get tagged in and out of like an electric here. So I like the FD counter pick, of course. Kazuya loves this stage, but I think in their specific player-to-player history, Onin typically just kind of wins on the stage anyway.
Yeah, I think it was 3-0 and 3-1 when they played at SOS. So Onin was very comfortable, but I think Wildz has also leveled up so much within the past year. He's been taking a lot of big names, like we saw with Big Boss earlier in this tournament. So I definitely love
Lima.
And Lima too, yeah.
Like, not only is that a hard win, but Lima, of course, has a crazy amount of Kazuya experience just from living in Texas. So good stuff either way. But right now, Onin just really, really commanding this game too. We thought we were going to see another nil combo right there to kill, but yeah. I don't really know what you do here if you're Wildz.
Okay, doesn't go for the typical setup that we saw. I love that parry there from Wildz, able to get the punish too with the up smash. But a lot of the time we're seeing Wildz put like the little gap in between the two blocks at the ledge and sending the minecart through. And we saw that it also hits you on ledge too, so you can't hang too long. You don't want to get command grabbed by the cart, and then he's also waiting there, or they're also waiting there with the F smash too. So it's very scary situation to deal with. I think most of the time Wildz is just perfectly timing his roll to avoid it. But other than that, I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, like, because you could jump, but of course, Kazuya has a really, really predictable big jump. And as we're seeing it right there, getting back aired in the face through it, through the wall, and also extending the hitbox because it's hitting a wall. So it's just really tough for Kazuya to get out of the corner, I think. You can't roll, you can't jump. You know, if you try to fight through it with an attack, Onin typically is just kind of waiting with either a back air or like a forward smash. So that situation feels like a death sentence. Like, it's almost to the point where you might have to like just up B past it and just pray you air dodge down or something. But either way, winner semis is looking really, really good for Onin. Onin looking pretty unfazed. Wildz did lock in and get a great punish. He made great use of side B earlier. Like when you're talking about like the intentional hole in the wall from minecart. At one point, Wildz side B threw it to get a crumple, and I was like, okay, that was really smart. But that's still a very, very big like commitment, and Onin just has to just wait. So I don't know. This looks hard.
It does look very hard. You don't typically see Kazuya in situations where he's like struggling this hard.
Yeah, rarely do I see Kazuya go, oh, what can he do?
Yeah. Because like he definitely has a disadvantage, but I feel like a lot of his tools help him get out of it a lot easier. And it's not even that he's like necessarily in disadvantage a lot of the time. He's just not able to press his advantage because there's so many roadblocks in the way.
Literally, yeah. And these are two characters that like very much force you to play their game, but Steve can do this a little bit better just by changing the terrain, not having to worry about like, you know, a raw electric in front of him on the ground, because there's typically like a block down there, so Wildz has to keep adjusting his combos and his approaches. But ooh, that was an unfortunate miss right there. Anvil gonna come through. 30 seconds off the clock. Onin yet again in the lead.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of the time, like, heavies and ultimate are going to be like execution tests to make sure that you're not going to eat a huge punish if you overextend or drop your combo. But Kazuya is more of like a perfection test. Like, I've seen Wildz kill people off of one hit so many times, but when you're playing execution test versus Mario Maker, those like obstacles make it so much harder for him to go for his game plan and actually finish those combos, because he has a block in his way, or he has a minecart being thrown at him, or the anvil has just been playing the bills in this set, just because Onin's able to use it to stall in the air and not take the punishes. But they're Wildz able to get the kill there, but still sitting at 99%, and especially with how consistent Onin has been with finding these kills, this is a really rough situation for this game 3 if you're a Wildz fan right now.
It really is. And even we've seen in previous sets where like Wildz was at least able to respond to Anvil by like reflecting it, but that hasn't come up this set either. There's been a couple of opportunities that I just don't think Wildz was like ready to react with. But right now, yeah, Wildz on his winner side life here, 1 stock left. Onin looking pretty healthy. The first tech would have been solid, could have led to a lot there, but it just didn't work out for Wildz, and now he's kind of getting tagged with even more just straight hits.
Okay. The higher...
he throws you so hard.
Yeah, he does.
Get out of here.
Okay, not able to find the down smash there on Wild's recovery, but Onin just very comfortable going and mining on the other side of the stage, just disengaging and trying to get these better resources.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, all right. We do have stocks even. And of course, Kalos, just like FD, gives Kazuya a lot of room to work with to find early combo starters, you know, kills as well.
Ooh,
Wow!
73
off an aerial. The game's even. That's insane.
That was crazy from Wildz, but getting stuck in the minecart, only gonna eat an iron back air, not the diamond back air that probably would have killed in that situation. Shield is so low right now. Yeah, and that anvil is gonna take it. Onin sitting in winners finals now of COS 2024. Phenomenal play there. That looks so hard for Wildz.
It did, and I think Wildz was like responding very well to the difficulty of that situation, just trying to find literally any straight hit. I think finding a back air and taking it all the way to 73% off that interaction, like Kazuya definitely can kill you in 1 or 2 interactions, but Onin, again, just from a position standpoint, it was just so freaking hard to actually get that interaction that you needed. But Wildz adapted well. I think that combo was really sick, but it just was not enough at the end of the day because, yet again, Anvil was just able to just clean up every scramble situation that Kazuya puts you in.